Okay, how is everybody doing? How are you guys? And today, personally, I will talk about maybe I will take a look on all markets because I will try to identify new potential setups and new trades. And if I'll find something really good, I will place the trade here live, and I will share the trade also. Maybe I'll talk about crude oil, about the Japanese yen longs, about gold, sell-off, crash, maybe about US dollar, about US equities, cryptocurrencies. So also I'm waiting for your messages, guys. First of all, don't forget. Don't forget to read the disclaimer. It's important to understand that trading is risky. You have to understand that the past performance in trading is not a reliable indicator of future performance. Also, don't forget that Learn to Trade team will never contact you directly. Unfortunately, guys, there are a lot of scammers out there, a lot of scamming groups. They want to impersonate us, or learn to trade, so you have to be careful. And if someone contacts you or I don't know, promises you something like an investment or something, or ask you to invest in I don't know, cryptocurrencies schemes or something like this, you have to report those accounts, because this is not Learn to Trade. Okay, thank you, guys. Later, the US flash services PMI, flash manufacturing PMI. Okay, the economic data could bring some volatility. Also in gold, maybe I don't know, maybe US oil as well. Also, don't forget that in less than 6 minutes we'll have the Canadian retail sales, core retail sales. Bad data is expected. Okay, let's see how the markets will react. So let's start with euro versus the US dollar. Strong sell-off, downside movement, downside continuation. You knew from my previous webinar that as long as it stays maybe below these former lows, it could continue to drop after dropping here below this former low, below the medium line. It could drop deeper, and right now it has reached the lower medium line of the descending pitchfork, which represents a potential dynamic support, a potential downside target. So I don't know if it stays above the lower medium line, it could try to rebound in the short term, but only if the dollar index, let's take a look on the dollar index. Dollar index rallied, and you knew, guys, from my market breakdown video recorded for the VIP members today, when the dollar index was here, I've talked about a potential upside continuation, of course, if the dollar index closes above 111.45, and that's why also personally I was long on the US dollar today. Okay, right now after this amazing rally, maybe I'll wait for a retreat here. I would like the dollar index to retest the weekly R2 before jumping higher, and then I would like to go long on the US dollar again. So strong upside movement here on the dollar index. That's why the euro versus the US dollar crashed. And also here, maybe I would like to see retest here, or sideways movement before I will look for potential new shorts, because right now I will look only for shorts. I don't want to go long. Also as long as it stays below this immediate downtrend line here. The bias is bearish. Sideways movement or retest here could bring us new short opportunity, so I'm looking only for shorts. Also here, this is I've had this setup, but I've missed the opportunity to place it here. I will delete it. Also, I was long on US dollar versus the Singapore dollar in the previous days, and yeah, right now I've had this this potential setup here, and unfortunately I've missed the opportunity to place it in the early morning. Yeah, but it's fine. Today I was long in US dollar versus the Swiss franc. I will look for potential new US dollar longs and long setups. Okay, also here after this amazing sell-off, yeah, I would like to see a rebound, the price to rebound, to recover a little before dropping again. Yeah, so I will look for potential new setups right now. No, I don't want to do anything here. US dollar Japanese yen, let's take a look. Yeah, unfortunately, it has failed to come back down towards 139.38, only because the US dollar was strongly bullish today, and but still, this could still be only a temporary rebound here. Yeah, in US dollar versus the Japanese yen in the short term. Yeah, we can personally, I don't want to trade it right now, or I don't know, I will look for potential longs maybe from above, but no, personally I would like to see, I don't know, sideways movement or temporary retreat to signal a potential upside continuation, and then I will look for longs, or I don't know, I would like to see, I don't know, something like a bearish pattern. And then maybe I will try to catch a potential sell-off here, but no, right now, no, I don't want to do anything here. It seems that we had only false breakdowns below 141.50, okay, and but right now I don't have a setup here. I don't have a setup here in US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, I don't know, in the short term it could move sideways here, and that's why no, I don't want to do anything here. US dollar, Canadian dollar. If you have questions, guys, please. Okay, US dollar, Canadian dollar, confluence area, guys, here at the intersection between the R2 and the upper medium line, and its failure here to stay to stabilize above 1.3544 could signal a potential sell-off, but maybe I would like to see here something like this. Test retest here. I would like to see test retest here before turning to the downside. Okay, before developing a sell-off in the short term. Yeah, I've said that I don't want to sell the US dollar. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's refresh the economic calendar, because I believe that we have the retail sales. Question on gold, please. What question is that? Yeah, can go lower or going up with is so whoa, worse than expected US data. No, I believe that maybe the US dollar, Canadian dollar will jump higher. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something here. Bad economic data. So retail sales 2.5% drop versus only 2.0% drop expected. Core retail sales 3.1% drop versus 1.0%, and it remains to see how it will react after the US data will be released, and US Open, sorry. On which broker do you trade? Right now we have a real account on 8cap. We had also Ava Trade. I don't know. In my opinion, better than expected US data later today could push US dollar versus the Canadian dollar higher. and right now maybe the downside potential sell-off and downside movement was invalidated by poor and worse economic data here. So let's see if we can identify something. Yeah, R1. Yeah, 1 hour as well. 1 hour, guys. And maybe I will look for longs here, for potential longs. In US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Okay. After worse than expected Canadian retail sales, but right now it's still premature to talk about an upside continuation. Yeah, the bias is still bullish. So I'll keep an eye on this potential setup, and I will come back and maybe I will send a trade to the VIPs. So if I'll decide to place the trade, yeah, I will share the trade in the VIP group. So New Zealand dollar, US dollar, maybe after rebound, retest, maybe we can identify new potential shorts. Right now, no, I don't have anything. Australian dollar, same here. I could retest the immediate resistance levels or something. Yeah, the last selling opportunity was here, maybe after this rebound. Yeah, but no, I don't have anything. US dollar Singapore, sorry, US dollar Singapore dollar. US dollar Singapore dollar. Yeah, US dollar Singapore dollar. I've had this long here, long position. I've closed the position here at 1.418085. Yeah, after this strong rally, yeah, it would have reached my take profit as well eventually. And further growth, no, I don't have anything here. US dollars, South African rand. I will take a look on gold as well. US dollar Singapore, South African rand, sorry. Yeah, here we could have something like an upside continuation. Let's take a look. 4 hour and daily. What key level here, but unfortunately here I don't like to trade on this market. 86, yeah, because we have a huge spread here on this market. I don't know, 30-40 pips spread is it's huge, okay, for short-term trading. That's why I really don't like to trade US dollar versus the South African rand. But technically, after jumping above these levels, temporary retreat, which is natural after its strong rally. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait to see how it will react here, because I really want to see retest here before extending its growth, or I don't know, a value breakout here. But yeah, after this amazing rally, I would like to see retests. I would like the price to come back to retest the broken resistance levels here, former highs here, retest to develop something like a range, or something here before jumping higher, right? One moment. Let's invite more members. let's invite more members. Nenad, gold sell long term? No, I don't know. Yeah, I will take a look on gold, but no, I will not tell you what to do. Right now, maybe we've missed an opportunity. Let's take a look actually on US dollar Mexican peso, and then I will take a look on gold. No, extended sideways movement here in US dollar versus the Mexican peso. No, I will not trade this market. So gold, yeah, maybe we've missed an opportunity here to place a sell stop today. Aggressive downside movement, and in my opinion right now it's too late. Maybe a sideways movement here, or if the price of gold will come back to retest this zone here, could bring new short opportunities. Right now, personally, no, I don't want to go short in gold. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a new lower low here could signal potential drop, but also it could be risky here after this massive sell-off. Yeah, it could only register a new false breakdown below the S1. It could try to rebound, but yeah, gold is strongly bearish. Please take a look here. Okay. And personally, I've talked about these former lows, retests. I've talked about deeper drop in my previous webinar, I believe, and only because yeah, please take a look. We have a major downtrend here in gold, something like this. The price of gold dropped below all these former lows. So yeah, and also gold is bearish. Gold is bearish. So I want to invite more members. So gold is bearish also after the FOMC, the Federal Reserve, the Swiss National Bank, and the BOE increased the rates. Only the BOG, the Bank of Japan, only the Bank of Japan maintained its monetary policy unchanged. Okay, something like this. Okay, so about gold, yeah. In the short term, it has moved sideways, only sharp movements and false breakouts, maybe from this range. In the short term, only false breakouts above 1,680, 1,676, and in the short term, the price action developed something like a triangle here, but yeah, today we had an aggressive breakdown here. Aggressive breakdown only because the dollar index rallied, right? And yeah, but personally I would have liked here to see retest or retest before extending its sell-off. Then maybe I would have placed a pending order sell stop here. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake not to place because I didn't place a sell stop here, but now right now it's too late in my opinion. I'll wait for the price to rebound or to move sideways before I will look for potential new shorts here in gold, US dollar, Canadian dollar. So I have a setup here, US dollar, Canadian dollar. The reason, maybe I'll wait, as I said, maybe I'll wait for the US data, because if the US data will come in better than expected, then I will place the trade maybe, okay? And I will share the trade in the VIP group, okay? because right now it's still located below these resistance levels, and yeah, something like an up channel here. Up channel. Personally, I would have liked the price to retest the uptrend line, to register only false breakdowns. False breakdowns, great separation would have signaled maybe a new bullish momentum in the short term here in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So I have a setup here, and maybe I will place the trade after the US economic data, because after let's take a look. The dollar index rallied today, as I've said. Yeah, the dollar index rallied, and maybe it could be a little overbought in the short term. So worse than expected US data. Flash services PMI is expected at 45.5 points, a dip in the negative territory, in the contraction territory. A flash manufacturing PMI is expected to drop from 51.5 points to 51.0, signaling a slowdown in expansion in this sector. In manufacturing sector also will have some remarks from Jerome Powell later today. So that's why right now, after this amazing rally, I've said that I would like the dollar index to come back down to retest 111.80 or something, the R2, before jumping higher, because retreat could bring us new US dollar longs, right? Yeah. No, I don't like, but let's take a look. If we use this uptrend line, if we'll clone it, and if we'll put it here or here, yeah, this could represent dynamic support or something. But as I said, I would like the price to come back down to retest the support zone here before jumping higher. How to get him? Hi, how are you? Andrea, hi, how are you? So I've talked about gold. Please guys, if you have more questions, US 100 is bearish, but no, I don't want to place a trade. Gold will drop more. I don't know. I've talked about gold. Maybe I'll take a look again. I talked about gold, and I've shared my opinion. And I've talked about gold in my previous webinars, and I've said that maybe gold, yeah, could extend its sell-off after dropping below strong downside obstacles. So US 100, yeah, it's too late to go short right now, and also I don't want to place a trade on the US equities before the US data. Here, former low, yeah, it's strongly bearish. Maybe we had an opportunity here. Yeah, shit, we've missed this opportunity to go short in US 30. Yeah, but it's fine. I will come back with other setups, high probability setups. Yeah, US 500, same here. No. Yeah, silver, about silver, because I've talked about silver today. Yeah, the price ignored the uptrend line and invalidated the potential breakout. Right now, I will keep an eye only on this major range. Okay, sideways movement, because I don't know, retest, false breakdowns below 18.783 could still signal a new bullish momentum or something. It remains to see. Worse than expected US data. I believe that will lift silver. Hi. Why you didn't close it just when was in profit? Isn't better than break even? Mikhail. So personally, I've managed my position and I've let it ride, okay? Because yeah, I was in profit, but I don't know. Only let's take a look. Yeah, only. Please take a look here. So this was my position. Yeah. So this was my trade, my setup, okay? It was in profit, and personally I've decided to manage my position to move my stop loss at break even, and I've let it ride because I didn't wanted the price to turn against me. So please take a look here, okay? Yeah, but you know, you can manage your position, and please manage your position as you want, as you see, as you want. Because personally, I'm managing my position. I would have liked the price to stabilize above 0.9829 and to continue to move higher. So my position was in profit here today, something like this. Yeah, 30 pips. Yeah, and my take profit was at 92 pips. No, that's why I didn't want it to manage my position in profits to take profit here. Why? Okay, why? To close half, to close only 80%, 70%, half, or to close the entire position here, and then if the price it would have resumed its growth, you would have said, why did you close at the position here when the price yeah, jumped higher, and it would have reached the take profit. So personally, I manage my positions, and it's up to you how you want to manage your positions. If you want to take profit, a small profit, it's up to you. It's very important here that I didn't lost money. I've managed my position. That's why it's really important. Also, if you want to follow my trade management, personally, I manage my positions, and yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. I've said that also I've sent something in the VIP group, and I've said that the reason why we have sharp movements in the short term, and I've said that it was important that I've managed my position, okay, because I didn't lost money on that position. So traders maybe are expecting very important rate hike from the BOE in November, maybe around 1%. So that's why we had this sell-off. Okay, the price rallied again, but unfortunately it has failed to take out this resistance, and then my position was closed at break even. It's fine. It's up to you how you want to manage your positions. If you want to, I don't know, because if the price it would have resumed its growth here, you would have said, why did you close it here, the position, okay, for only 30 pips, and I don't know, 30 pips, and for me, I don't know, maybe under 0.50, yeah, growth in my real account. So no, okay. Sir, what about Euro USD and GBPUSD? I've talked about those markets. I have opened an account with your recommended broker, but having issues with account. They haven't sent me any. What? Please send an email to support. Okay. Support. They will sort you out. They will help you. Okay. Okay, thanks, bro. You did a great job. How about Euro USD? I've talked about that market, so please take a look here. Okay, yeah, my initial or actually my stop loss was here. Okay, but yeah, the price turned against me. It was the best decision to manage the position, even if the position was in profit for a while here. But yeah, that's why I've managed my position and I've let it ride. A very breakout here would have signaled the potential further growth towards my take profit, 92.3 pips. Yeah, so that's why. Okay. Okay, again, US dollar, Canadian dollar. But as I said, maybe I'll wait for the US data, and then I will place the trade. I will share the trade. If I will place the trade, I will share the trade in the VIP group. Okay. So yeah, about silver. So please guys understand that trading is not only about winning trades, and because if you'll I don't know, if a trade runs in profit, and if you'll I don't know, take only all the time, if you'll take only, I don't know, 10 pips or something, and the price continues to move in your direction, in the long term you will not make money, in my opinion. Okay, you have to manage your positions like I did. Yeah, to let it ride. The position was safe, and yeah, if the price of US dollar versus the Swiss franc, it would have resumed its growth, yeah, I would have made a nice profit. But yeah, the price reached my stop loss at break even. It's fine. I didn't lost money on this position. It's fine. It's really good. Okay, no one knows what will really happen. Okay, so silver, as I've said, sideways movement, in my opinion. But after this amazing sell-off, it remains to see if the price will take out also this support and to continue to drop, because after this sell-off, maybe we'll have a rebound in the short term. Okay, a rebound. Maybe I will trade this this range. Okay, because escaping from this pattern, from this range, could bring new opportunities here in silver. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I will keep an eye on this range here on silver. Yeah. I will keep an eye on this range. False breakdowns, great separation could signal bullish momentum, and I don't know, rebound, sideways movement, test retest could signal a new sell-off. Value breakout here could signal a potential further growth. Yeah, value breakdown could signal potential drop towards this lower medium line. Yeah, US oil. I said that I will talk about the US oil, because US oil extended its sell-off, and right now, guys, it has dropped and closed it. Okay, below this this zone area 81.50. What do you see potential in US 30 or US 100? I talked about those markets. The bias is bearish, but yeah, maybe we've missed the opportunity to go short right now. No, I don't have, and also I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go short or long, or I don't want to do anything before the US data. Okay, so breakdown here. Test retests. I would like to see test retests here, sideways movement, to confirm the breakdown here below these former lows, below this support zone, because testing retesting here, sideways movement, testing retesting, registering only false breakouts could bring a short opportunity, a new selling opportunity in crude oil, in US oil. So that's why I've wanted to talk about this these markets. Yeah, also after dropping below this key level, it has rebounded, it has retested, and right now sell off. So yeah, I will look for potential shorts in crude oil, because we have a potential key level and a potential downside target at 76.95. Yeah. But as I've said, I would like to see test retest in the short term. Test retest in the short term before extending its sell-off. US oil, right? Bitcoin, it continues to move sideways in the short term, right below this historical level, 19,666. The bias is still bearish, as you already know, here in Bitcoin. As long as it stays below the immediate downtrend lines, yeah. And I don't know, sideways movement and test retest here, false breakouts could signal a potential deeper drop here in Bitcoin. Okay, also a new lower low could signal a potential downside movement. Ethereum, yeah, I believe that I talked about downside continuation also here in my previous webinar after something like this. Yeah. Yeah, right now maybe it has found support here on these former highs, but the bias remains bearish. Something really good in Ripple versus the US dollar. If you are interested in cryptocurrencies, personally, I've had something in previous days here. Okay, downtrend line here, breakout, sell off, a new higher high, retest. Okay, and here we had something really good, like a really great long opportunity in Ripple. Of course, if you are interested in cryptocurrencies, strong rally, and please take a look. Only this week, I don't know, from Monday's low, sorry, from Monday's low here to today's high, I don't know, 64.30% growth here in Ripple. Of course, if you are interested in cryptocurrencies, don't forget that we have also crypto channels, Telegram groups, free group, and also VIP group if you are interested in cryptocurrencies. And personally, I'm looking for potential new longs after this retreat ends. If it stays above the upper medium line here, above this key level here, yeah, above the R3, test retest, false breakdowns could bring new long opportunities in Ripple. If you have questions, guys, please, because if you don't have questions, I don't know, if you're not interested, if you don't want to have a conversation here, I will maybe end this webinar. About Euro USD, I've said that the bias is bearish. As long as it stays below the S2, below the immediate downtrend line, temporary rebounds could bring us new short opportunities. Also, sideways movement followed by new lower low could signal a potential deeper drop in Euro USD. And this scenario could take shape if the dollar index will resume its growth. So this is my opinion about Euro USD. Yeah, because here the dollar index is still bullish, and I'm looking for US dollar longs. Also about the British pound US dollar, yeah, I'll wait for a rebound before I will look for new shorts. Okay, because after its massive drop and sell-off, we cannot exclude a rebound. Yeah, key level. Yeah, strongly bearish. British pound versus the US dollar. It remains to see if the US data will come in worse than expected. Then maybe the British pound versus US dollar could rebound. Yeah. But if it stays below this downside line, yeah, also right now it challenges the broken downside line and also the broken warning line here. Yeah, the bias is bearish, guys. Yeah, and the temporary rebound could bring us new short opportunities. Yeah. Let's take a look. And also personally, maybe I would have liked to see here in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar something like a heightened divergence in the short term, maybe to signal, to indicate strong upside pressure. Yeah, so I will keep an eye on this market because yeah, in around 42 minutes the US is to release its flash services PMI, flash manufacturing PMI, as high impact events and indicators, and maybe better than expected US data. Okay, so if you don't have questions, maybe I will end this webinar here, and I will only keep an eye on US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. I have a potential setup on that market. Yeah, rebound in here in US dollar. Silver tries to rebound as well. What impact would the data have on US 30 and US 100? Yeah, and the impact will be significant. So yeah, the US data will have a significant big impact on US equities as well. Okay, Marinus, because the US data will have an impact on the US dollar, and yeah, it's normal to have an impact also on US equities, on US 30, on the Dow Jones, on US 100, on the Nasdaq. Yeah. Yeah. Forget to talk about Japanese yen. I talked about the Japanese yen today in that market breakdown, and I said that an upside continuation could bring us new Japanese yen longs. Japanese yen longs. Shit. Yeah. So but right now in the short term, maybe I would like the yen basket to come back down, maybe to retest here, to move sideways, to develop a pattern before extending its growth. And yeah, personally I'm still keeping an eye on the Japanese yen, and maybe I'm looking for potential Japanese yen longs in the short term. But right now I don't have a setup to trade on Japanese yen pairs. Yeah. Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. let's take a look here, because maybe we'll have something here after was unexpected Canadian data. But still, after this massive drop, guys, yeah, rebound was natural, was expected. Something like this. Okay. It remains to see what. So I will ban you. Okay, so here, if it stays below 105.72, maybe I will look for shorts. Yeah. Shorts, let's take a look. Yeah, maybe I will look for potential short if it stays below this former high here, resistance level, and if it drops, if it makes a new lower low. Yeah. Okay, it seems that you don't have more questions. I will end the webinar here, and I will come back with my trade in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Of course, if I'll decide to place it, because please take a look, the price continues to stay below these resistance levels after worse than expected Canadian retail sales data, and right now it has changed a little, maybe in the short term, only because the traders are waiting for the US data. Okay, thank you guys, have a great weekend, and if you are a VIP member, you will get my trades and my trade management. Thank you, see you next time, bye bye.